Secret revealed. 5 places you must never put salt in your home. What no spiritualist will ever tell you. Biblical truth. Secret reveals. Never put salt in these 5 places in your homes. Salt is powerful, but if it is misused, it can silently invite battles into your home. Because when purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. Many people think salt only brings protection, but the Bible reveals both its covenant power and its danger when wrongly handled. It have destructive part. If not, God will not use it to punish a lost wife. So the same thing he entered covenant with people, the same thing that we saw Elisha used to perform wonders in a particular land, the same thing that Jesus said we are the salt of the earth is the same thing that was used to destroy somebody. That is to tell you that salt is actually two-way traffic. It have destructive part and it have constructive part. And this is why this video is very, very essential today, because a lot of information has been flooded even in the internet about salt, but you need to hear the spiritual truth today because they have hidden spiritual consequences and how to cleanse salt properly according to God's covenant and not fetish nor witchcraft, as some people tend to turn everything to be witch. But before then, please kindly give this video a powerful thumbs up. Mark 9 verse 50 says, have salt in yourself and have peace with one another according to that place. You need to understand the spiritual power of salt, quite all right. Salt is a covenant tool or covenant symbol, because according to Numbers 18:19, Bible talk about it is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord. It is a preserver because it prevents decay. Even naturally, if you put salt in certain things like meat, it can spoil easily. It is a spiritual witness because whatever salt touches spiritually records. That's why misplaced or contaminated salt can preserve problems instead of blessings. Now, these are 5 places you must never put salt, because I've seen this thing over flooded in the internet. I myself might have told you one way or the other, and then let me tell you, knowledge and the information expands. That is why even the Bible, when you read it on daily basis, even if it's a particular verse you are reading or chapter like Psalm 23, you will continue getting different meanings and different inspirations in it. And we are expected to be growing and not retrogressing. We're expected to be progressing both in knowledge and not retrogressing. So please, never you put salt in these 5 places in your home. Number 1, under your bed. Psalm 4 verse 8 said, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. Why is it dangerous? Your bed is a place of rest, dreams, intimacy, and spiritual download. So under the bed anchors spiritual activities, including repeated bad dreams, marital dryness, night attacks, unexplainable exhaustion, because it absorbs. It will begin to absorb different energies in the environment, and some of them may not be palatable for your peace. Because you need to understand that just as salt preserves meat, salt under your bed, it preserves spiritual disturbance, especially if placed ignorantly or maliciously. Number 2, on your doorstep or entrance. Psalm 24 verse 7 say, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Why is it dangerous